Good morning. Our headlines today. 89 people have been killed by the wildfires in Hawaii. It's the deadliest disaster of its kind in the United States for more than a century.
When we find these, our family and our friends, the remains we're finding is through a fire that melted metal.
There's renewed pressure on the government to stop migrants crossing the channel in small boats after 6 people drowned.
Also in sport this morning, debut goals and a big win. It is Newcastle who catch the eye in the Premier League. Harvey Barnes finished off a 5-1 win as they end the first Saturday of the new season on top of the table.
Let's talk about, let's stay actually with all things sport, because the former American football star and new minority owner of Birmingham City, Tom Brady, surprised fans by greeting them in a pub outside their stadium yesterday.
Yeah, he was in the Roost. It's just outside St Andrews in Birmingham. He was there before a Blues game against Leeds United. And he went on to see his new team win 1-0. I think he was introducing himself to fans, because he clearly looks... He's got a presence, hasn't he? When he's standing in the pub.
He does.
Would you know he's Tom Brady? I might not have known.
No, actually, I probably wouldn't. However, yeah. Tom Brady walks into any pub, I think people probably know.
People are going to turn their heads, aren't they?
Regardless of whether or not they know it's actually Tom Brady. Let's talk about another wonderful woman, Shirley Ballas, the Strictly judge. She's completed a skydive as part of a trio of challenges, which also included a zip line and a 700-feet wing walk.
Yeah, we spoke to her on the programme earlier in the week. I'm sure you remember on Monday. Well, she completed the jump from 15,000 feet, there she goes, to raise money for the suicide prevention charity CALM. That's the Campaign Against Living Miserably. That after her brother took his own life in 2003. It's fantastic, isn't it? Shirley's going to be in the studio tomorrow with the team to talk all about her challenge, the 3 challenges that Victoria just mentioned. But didn't she do well?
Absolutely amazing. And the fact that, you obviously have one shot at doing that, and then she did that lovely sort of talk to the camera. She comes down and the heart. This one's for David, she said, of her brother, which is lovely. Let's talk about some other good news. The actor Vicky McClure and her film producer partner, Johnny Owen, have announced that they are married, but live on radio on their wedding day.
So if anyone's listening, this is my dad and Vicky McClure, and they've just got married. Woo!
Fantastic, fresh from the ceremony. They appeared on a late-night BBC Radio Wales show. That's hosted by Katie Owen, who is Johnny's daughter.
Amazing. So they danced the night away, apparently, according to, with the Our Dementia Choir. This was the group that Vicky formed, of course, for people with dementia, inspired by her late grandmother, and they were joined by a few stars, weren't they? Yeah,
fellow Line of Duty stars Adrian Dunbar and Martin Constant were both with them to celebrate their nuptials. How exciting. Well done. We wish the happy couple all the very best.
We certainly do.
Front pages of the papers on this Sunday morning as you're getting up. This is what's making the headlines in the papers. Let's start with the Sunday Telegraph, revealing that ministers want to hire more barges for asylum seekers. Will host up to 5,000 more in office and student accommodation blocks as well.
Talking of students, the Sunday Times is reporting that students whose A-level results were graded by their teachers during the pandemic are dropping out of university in record numbers.
On the front page of The Observer today, an investigation by the newspaper reveals that more than 90% of England's freshwater habitats are under threat from a cocktail of raw sewage, farming waste and microplastic.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's quite a cocktail, isn't it? First thing in the morning, 19 minutes past 6 in the morning, having to think of that.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at this picture, shall we? This here, I mean, what an image. It's beautiful.
Dark skies.
Unbelievable. This is a meteor streak, apparently, reflected in a lake in Albania, in the national park there, the Shebenik National Park in Albania.
Yeah, they're part of the Perseid meteor shower, which occurs every year in August. You know this anyway, when the Earth passes through debris and dust from the Swift-Tuttle comet. It's amazing when you get the opportunity to go to a dark sky area and see what's up there, because in our daily lives we don't often get to see it because of the light pollution.
All the light pollution, yeah, in cities and things like that.
Spectacular, isn't it?
Really lovely.